As a transsexual conservative, where do you think I'm treated the best? In the conservative community or the LGBT community? If you have to think more than 2 seconds of the answer, you should really watch this video. It's highly requested by you guys that I compare the two communities and how well I'm treated there. Starting with the LGBT community. Well, I'm trans, went through a gender transition, I'm gay, so you would think the community is very open and tolerant to someone like me. That's just not the case. A non-binary YouTuber with 81,000 subscribers sent me a death threat on Twitter. The death thread got over 100 likes before the person removed it. One of the people liking this death thread is a trans YouTuber with over 800,000 subscribers. So that really just shows the morality in the community. Another non-binary YouTuber took it a little bit too far with the death thread. It's okay, Marcus deserved to be threatened with a curb stomp. Mo was just the one brave enough to do it. And this one is so fucked up. You have free healthcare, you fucking idiot. Why are you afraid of a good old curb stomping? I have nothing to say to that. You should seek help. I showed you someone who's directly interacting with me. Let me show you what people are saying about me. This is from a Facebook group for trans guys. Just imagine how much more awful and transphobic someone like this would be. Look at his Twitter, fucking hell. If they were born cis, I have no doubt this would be the sort of person to murder a trans person for tricking them. This is no doubt the weirdest thing someone has ever written about me. And I have no idea what they're talking about, but God, people should really seek professional help. Let me read something from my Instagram page that is a little bit more common and less extreme. Your personhood is a tragedy to the trans revolutionaries who came before you and fought for your right to be a stupid fucking bootlicker. This is totally gaslighting. What this person is saying about me is what the person is doing themselves, so I have nothing more to say to that. You need to get off social media and stop acting like a doctor and psychologist. You're literally a regular person who works at a bank or something. Chill. I wish I worked at the bank. I would make more money than I do now. This is kind of rare, but I do get these sometimes. You're dumb. Shut the fuck up. Off yourself, truly. And your president still doesn't give a fuck about you. Oh honey, I don't have a president in my country. We have a prime minister. And also, if I were to be American, Trump, he cared about all Americans. Even trans Americans. But it's great that you care that much about me that you want me to kill myself. Oh wait, you don't care about me. I'm gonna show you a video of someone on TikTok who's a little bit obsessed with me and I'm here for it. He made this video, he did delete it again. But I did save it before he did.
Ew! Oh my god. Who invited this ugly motherfucker onto my page? Who invited the trans Ku Klux Klan to my fucking page? Get this fucking Ku Klux Klan member off my goddamn page, bro. I promise, if you stay on this page, all that's gonna happen is you're gonna get trolled to death by the people that follow me. It's not a whole lot, but it's just about the same as your YouTube following. So, like, take what you want, bro. Also, you suck major dick. When you talk, that's what you sound like. You sound like you have a dick in your mouth. So please shut the fuck up.
What's wrong with having a dick in my mouth? I showed you kind of the extremes here. So to be fair, the general response I get from the LGBT community, well, I'm still pretty hated. They constantly call me transphobic. They call me a bootlicker. They say I deal with internalized transphobia. In general, I'm not treated very well. What I've experienced in real life is that some people find it really appealing that I am a transsexual. I went through a gender transition, that I'm gay, and as soon as I opened my mouth and talked about what I believed in, they're nowhere to be found. Moving on to the conservative community. Hi Marcus, as an Orthodox Christian and conservative politician, I would like to express my sympathy for the way you come out for your transness. I realize that life is not easy for trans people, and it's not for me to judge other people. On the other hand, I consider families as the cornerstone of society, and I detest woke LGBT++ activists. Keep up the good work. I'm a Christian conservative and I would totally love on you. There is absolutely no difference between you and I. I'm just happy we're on the same team. Yes, girl. This is what I would love to see more of. Surprisingly, I get a lot of these, and it warms my heart so much. I actually get tears in my eyes when I'm reading this. Other than the love I get online from conservatives, in real life, things are going pretty well too. What I'm about to say is not because I want to brag about my success. It's actually a living proof of how well I'm treated in the conservative community. I got my own podcast on a Danish conservative media outlet, Contrast. It's called Trans and Tradition. I'm very politically active here in Denmark, and when I'm at political events, I'm treated very nicely. I've also noticed that even politicians, they like some of, because I'm also starting to be political in Danish on my personal Facebook page, and I've noticed how some conservative politicians are liking it. And that just shows how conservatives are not stuck up anymore as people think. So even though people try to scare me and say they don't care about you, they hate you, they don't. They show the love that the LGBT community should show. Now, of course, it's important to note how there are transphobic conservatives. And it's not only a few people, unfortunately. The result of the divide in the conservative community is that we see more homophobic and transphobic conservative influencer or commentator, whatever you want to call it, and it's very disappointing. I've been fans of some political commentators that I don't follow and give a shit about anymore because they keep being transphobic and homophobic, and I feel like it's out of nowhere. But I do think it's because Trump was a symbol of something more rational. He was not on the far right. I don't know why people have that image of him. He was more or less in the middle. He was a lot more open-minded than most Republicans. The hashtag walkaway movement was banned. And I know they're planning on a comeback, but walkaway was also kind of a safe space for the people who are not on the far right, but they are on the right and wanted to be accepted for who they are. Oh, that sounds cliche, but you know what I mean, right? So when we have Trump gone, walkaway a little bit gone, and the right lost the election, we kind of have an emotional mess right now. And I don't think we're better than the far left right now. It's so sad. The reason why I have platforms, the reason why people are even listening to what I have to say, is because of the love and acceptance I get from the right. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and thank you so much for all the love. I receive so much love, and it really keeps me going and keeps me motivated. So thank you so much. And I'll see you in my next video.